Thank you for checking out crypto.chartguys.com, the source for technical analysis in the cryptocurrency world. We are proud to announce our own crypto alert system designed to give you the most critical technical trading information possible no matter where you are. Keep your eyes on the market with mobile or email alerts for MACD crosses, RSI levels, and even inside bar alerts for dozens of coins across multiple exchanges. New features and proprietary ChartGuys indicators are already in development. Our alert system is very easy to customize and utilize, so don't hesitate to sign up for the most effective crypto trading tool on the market at crypto.chartguys.com. Alright, hey everybody. The question on everybody's mind, is this the bottom? And again, it's the same answer that I gave maybe a few days ago or maybe a week ago. It's the bottom for now. So what that means is we position ourselves in positions where we can either set our stop losses at break even. There's a couple ways to do this. So for me, my style is to continue to lock in short-term gains, but note the shift in sentiment and note that we are now in an uptrend on shorter-term timeframes and play accordingly. Another way to do it is to make an entry and set your stop loss at break even and then say, all right, if this is the low, I'm going to make this a swing position. And if this is the low of the year, I'm going to nail this bottom. And the odds of that being the case are not high, but your risk is nothing. You get stopped out at break even if you're wrong. If you're right, you have huge swing trade gains over the next couple of months. And the third scenario would be a combination of the two. Keep a trading position, keep a longer term position. Personally, I'm shorter term, and I did just lock in some profit in Litecoin. I'll go over that in just a bit. But everything changes in terms of sentiment when we are looking at a change in the pattern. So what we're looking at on the daily is a volume climax bullish reversal candlestick. And there's some discrepancy between TradingView and GDAX, but you look around the space, you look at different exchanges, it's very clear that it's a high volume day today, and we're coming off the low and we're closing near the high. So I'm calling it a bullish reversal climax candlestick on the daily time frame with big volume behind it. But we've seen these reversal candlesticks. Look at the past, let's see, at this point it's been the past 6 weeks. We had an oversold bounce, we had nice follow through for 3 days, and then that was our top and that was it. And then we had another little bounce. It ended up being a bear flag, very little follow through, just 1 day. We need the 4-hour time frame to form higher lows and higher highs. We need the daily time frame to form higher lows and higher highs. We're a long way away. This is just an oversold bounce at this point on the 4-hour and daily time frame. So step number 1, 4-hour. We have not set our top of this move yet. We will set a top on this 4-hour time frame. We will then pull back and have to form a higher low and a higher high. We already have the bull MACD cross, but we saw that before, and we struggled at the exponential resistance here. So even in the past, we got a higher low and a higher high, and that fell apart. So again, we have to be cautious. We have to be protective, but the volume we're seeing and the signals we're seeing say that the bottom is in for now. So on the hourly time frame earlier today, higher lows and higher highs have been marking this uptrend, and we've got some really nice follow through with that bullish cross of these exponential moving averages. Look at the bull volume, increasing bull volume. Scroll back on the hourly. When's the last time we had increasing bull volume? It's going to take you a long time to find it. That has not been happening. We had a little bit of a period here on the hourly with increasing bull volume, but as you can see, it doesn't really compare to the amount that we saw just recently. You do have to factor in that it is a lower price, so the dollar volume is a little bit different, but even with that factored in, it is still increased volume. And look at the back test and hold of the exponential resistance. So at resistance, rejected the price, it then became support, and a back test and hold as support. So a really good looking chart at this point. Bulls do have momentum in their favor. I am anticipating, like I said, I am anticipating a top to be set tonight and some healthy 4-hour consolidation to find a higher low pattern. And then that will have this daily chart looking for follow through with another green day tomorrow. We have to confirm this candlestick. We need another green day tomorrow. And to do that, we will likely need that 4-hour higher low and higher high. So Litecoin, I really like this Litecoin daily chart. And I know Litecoin's not going to do its own thing in terms of go bullish if Bitcoin can't keep up. But I really like this daily chart more so than the other names. And that's because we held the low. We had 100 as support and we bounced off 103 or 104. So we have a higher low on the daily. We're one step ahead of everybody else, already establishing our higher low. So Bitcoin hasn't done it. Ethereum hasn't done it. Now, if we see this bull move and break 175, we change the daily trend from lower highs to a higher low and a higher high. That would be significant. And again, it will happen on Litecoin before it happens with anybody else because of the positioning on the daily chart heading in. And it's that light pay hype That little bit of fundamental news heading into the week gave the bulls a little bit of a one-up in terms of keeping this strength. Bull MACD cross will follow through if we make our way back to 175, and my attention is still on Litecoin. I have gotten more comfortable with trading it the past couple of days, and the reward, the risk and reward is certainly higher. So I've been trading with partial positions and waiting to be very sure and already profitable in some positions before I go into a full position on Litecoin, just because it's a bit harder with larger positions to scale in and out of trades. So checking in on the shorter term timeframes for Litecoin. Again, 4-hour bounce is coming right off the lows. We will top out eventually and have to form a higher low. Resistance right now is 146, and we'll look for a higher low to form. The hourly chart, clear higher lows and higher highs. Last base of support was down at 123.36. And this was a scenario where overnight I didn't make an entry in anything. And I woke up this morning and said, okay, we're in a bullish position. And I think I made a video talking about this recently, but we're in a bullish setup. How do I make an entry here? And it was looking for hourly consolidation. So early this morning, I woke up and I saw, wow, the bulls really have some momentum here. Okay, I'm not going to jump right in here. I want to get in on some consolidation. So just like the 4-hour time frame looks extended and like we need consolidation, I was saying the same thing on the hourly. So we saw some further continuation, and I didn't get FOMO and try to jump in here. I waited for that consolidation. Once the consolidation began, it was the 5-minute time frame that indicated to me, okay, consolidation's over, time to make a bullish entry. So here it was. This is our consolidation on the hourly, forming that higher low. This is the 5-minute time frame showing this consolidation. And as soon as we broke the lower high pattern on high bull volume, that told me, okay, next little period of consolidation, make your entry, because we have broken the downtrend on the 5-minute. We know the hourly is looking for a higher low, and now we're looking for continuation, and that's exactly what we got. So entered on this consolidation. I got about 3/4 of the position I wanted on the pullback in limit orders. And then I did do a little market order because I had a clear support to go off of at that point, the low of the pullback at 127.25. And of course, the bulls saw some really nice follow through, exactly as we were looking for. So now the 15-minute time frame, potential equilibrium pattern forming on Bitcoin and Litecoin. And we'll see if the bulls can see continuation and keep this move going, or if we're going to tighten up and form some hourly inside bars and some tightening ranges. So Ethereum, same thing, volume, bullish reversal candlestick on the daily time frame, really nice follow through. And I know I talked about the alert system yesterday and the new climax alerts and all those funny jokes about the climax alerts, but they are working. So I want to give one more example because we had a great one overnight on Ethereum. Look at this 4-hour volume climax with the timestamp down literally at the bottom. And just to zoom in on that, this is when the 4-hour climax alert went off on the 15-minute time frame. You literally can't get much better than that. And again, I am extremely proud with how these indicators, with calculations that we've come up with just from, wanting to be alerted on certain conditions, with how they are following through. So climax on ETH 4-hour last night was perfection and led to very significant 20-25% gains in just half a day. So Ethereum, same thing that we're watching. The 4-hour time frame will likely need to consolidate and form a higher low. The hourly chart has a nice higher low, higher high pattern. We're up testing our high right now as the Bitcoin bulls are seeing that equilibrium potentially play out. And the 15-minute here for Ethereum, same pattern. So support, the shortest support right now, the most recent, 755 on Ethereum, 136 on Litecoin, and 7,461 on Bitcoin. If we lose these levels, we then look to the hourly chart and say, okay, now we look for a higher low compared to our last hourly higher low, 67.86 on Bitcoin. Litecoin, that's down at 123, and here on Ethereum, that's down at 682.56. So again, the bottom is in for now. That's as good as we can say confidently. And we can position ourselves to potentially benefit if it is the bottom, and we'll be looking for some follow through into tomorrow. We have to see another green day tomorrow for that follow through. So I appreciate you all watching, and markets bounced today. The stock market has been absolutely crashing. Definitely a lot going on there. And of course, the fundamentals with the psychology of, why might this be the bottom? Well, the Senate hearing went off, and the bulls are anticipating, or I should say the bulls are interpreting the reaction to that as bullish. So They were talking about some regulation, but essentially not wanting to stifle creation in the space. And it just showed that they had done their research and their homework. So the cryptocurrency community is responding well to that. And that is a good fundamental reason to get people in this market now. So people can breathe a sigh of relief a little bit, say, wow, there's a bounce already playing out. And I got this fundamental reason to make me more comfortable now. So it's definitely worth looking at this being the potential bottom for the start of 2018. Let's start it with Q1 2018. Again, I'm not going to be confident until I see 4-hour higher lows and higher highs, and then daily higher lows and higher highs, but confident enough to establish a position and work around that. So I appreciate you watching. Always do good things and have a great rest of your day.